Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, which is Will's Wisdom and More. My name is William, of course, or Will. And again, this is the channel that I created where I do weekly, daily, and sometimes zodiac monthly oracle readings. And this is going to be part 2 of our summer/winter solstice reading. In the Northern Hemisphere, today is June 21st, 2015. And today is the first day of summer. Which is the longest day of our calendar year. And I know in the South, I don't know if it's December or not, but I know it's the shortest day of the year for you wonderful folks, marking the beginning of winter, if I'm not mistaken. And so the decks I have, this is the oracle part, by the way, so this is the insights to what we need to know. And real quickly, the decks I'm using is the Indigo Angel Tarot deck, Oracle deck, made by Dorian Virtue, and the Victorian Steampunk Tarot deck, which I really, really love, and I forgot the author. I think it's Bev something. It's fabulous. And so basically, guys, I did 7 cards down here to resonate with the 7 messages that we had in our previous video for the Tarot deck. If you haven't seen that video before you even watch this video, stop, press the stop button, honey, and then go back and watch that video, part 1. Excuse me, so that this will make sense for part 2, okay? And so these are the messages that our spirit guides, guardian angels, ancestors, deities, whatever deities you choose to believe in, or worship to, or pray to. These are the messages they want us to know for the summer solstice, okay? Going into this powerful energy. And again, guys, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to just lay them all out there and just get it out first, okay? So we have learn something new. Ooh, Archangel Michael, perfect. That's a really good card. I like that one. You Are Not Alone. I like that. That's one of my favorite ones, too. Can't remember that song, Michael Jackson song, You Are Not Alone. Time to create. Oh, yes. Definitely. With this summer solstice, that's the kind of energy we're tapping into, creativity. I'm going to try to do these differently, guys, actually. Sorry, so you can see. We'll do 1, 2. We'll do it like this. 3. 4. Excuse me, guys. 5. Oh, nice. Love that. And then we got 6. Ooh, okay. And 7. Oh, beautiful. Alright, guys. So, these are the messages that resonated with the 7 cards we had. So the first card we had, excuse me, was Learn Something New. So we see this angel in this pink dress there, and she's got her foot in the water, and she's got those golden wings. There's a kind of a dawn in the background here. It kind of reminds me of a shallow pool. And so what I get from this is that our angels or spirit guides or our deities are telling us that now is the time to tap into this creative potential of the summertime to learn something new. So when it comes time to take maybe a class for the summer, or a new skill, or some kind of new job, maybe you just quit your recent job, maybe you get promoted, so you're learning new skills. Well, there's going to be something new going to the summer solstice until it ends in December, where we'll be learning something new, something we've never done before. And I kind of get a sense that this is echoing with the Temperance card, which we didn't get that in the reading, but it still reminds me of that. Now, the second card we have, guys, is Archangel Michael. Okay, first off, I'm sorry, I've seen a billion illustrations of Archangel Michael, and this is by far the best one. Archangel Michael, look at this sword here, guys, with that flame, creativity, and passion with those brown wings grounding that blue. His energy tends to be blue or red, I've heard in some decks, but he resonates with the first chakra, which is creativity and stability. He also, if you call upon him and pray to him, he'll come into your dreams and show you messages, but also he will blatantly grant you self-confidence and the strength to really do the things you need to get done and tap into that belief in yourself. And I get that with the fire. Now, what's funny is we had a lot of swords in the tarot video that I did, and this is flames around it. So that goes perfect with the reading. So we need to really call on Archangel Michael as we're learning something new to develop confidence in that, but also whatever else we're wanting to create or go into, okay? And so the third card we have is You Are Not Alone. And I kind of like this card because if you look around her, it's kind of like she's in cosmos, right? Or space. Like the outer cosmos, if we were to actually see it up close, right? And then we have you're not alone. So this is basically, for me, this is saying that we're not alone in everything we're going through. It may feel that way. It may feel solitude. This reminds me of the Hermit card that we had in the reading, I believe. This is saying that even though you're not alone, your spirit guides and guardian angels, your deities are watching over you. But on top of that, you're not alone because you've always got friends and family. Somebody out there cares about you and can relate to what you're going through. If anything else can help you get guidance or, whatever. So, and look at this person. She's got a candle here. So it seems like she's kind of really meditating / being reflective about that and using the candle there itself for energy, a solar battery to help her stay in that stasis, okay? Now the fifth card we have for this reading, our advice, we have a tiny crate. So look at this angel here. She's kind of got arts and paints. She's kind of like got her hair tied back. She's got white wings in the background. She's wearing red and purple with orange in the background. So for this one, she's kind of looking down like, what should I make next to go with this thing I'm working on? And so for what I get from this, guys, is basically, yes, it is tiny crate, because with this fiery energy that we're moving into with the signs of Leo and Sagittarius and whatnot, and summertime being that associated with, lions and rods and stuff like that, this is ultimately saying that, yeah, it's gonna be time to create a new future for ourselves, a new destiny, a new future, whatever you want to call it, a new thing that we're working on. We have to really tap into our natural creative selves to make that happen. So whether it's writing down, drawing pictures, writing poetry, singing, whatever way you can use to express yourself and create something new or something different, it's definitely the time to do that. Moving on, guys, we have Sun Love. Now, I wanted to tell you guys, I'm dead serious, and I'm going to try not to cry while I'm saying this, but my mother, she's dying, basically. She has diabetes type 2, and, she hasn't been taking care of herself the last 6 months, long story short. And I'm really worried about her because she went to the hospital today, and I'm kind of trying to take some solo time for myself where I'm at right now, because I've been dealing with it the last couple of days, a little in a week. And so every time I get this card, it reminds me that she's going to be okay, but also, the picture, the illustration reminds me of her. It really does. And so, sorry guys, I had to really tell you guys that. It just really, touched my heartstring there. But for this card, Sun Love is basically meaning that you need to remember that love is the highest possible vibration there is in this world. And that, besides sending love to yourself, of course, by telling yourself how much you appreciate yourself, blah, blah, blah. This is saying that you need to make sure you help to uplift and send love to those who truly mean the world to you in your life, and show them how much you appreciate them. Excuse me, guys. How much you appreciate them and care about them, and spread and keep that vibration of love and happiness and positivity. I don't want to sound like a California bohemian, but truly that's what I get from that, is that we really need to send love. Send protection, send guidance, send comfort, compassion wherever you can. And your angels and spirit guides are also sending that to you to empower you to be able to do that in the first place. Okay? That's what I get from that. Now, the sixth card, which I don't remember what our hopes and goals and fears were for that. I think it was the Four of Pentacles. So for this card, we have freedom. Look at this angel here. She's just in a white dress, and she kind of looks like she's doing a ballerina act across the sky. And I think what this is telling me is that once we start to let go of the past and start to let go of what happened, all the negativity, we release it, whatever, we realize what happened, we learn from those lessons, obviously, blah, blah, blah. Excuse my language, guys. I sense that will feel a sense of freedom, a renewed freedom or weight off our shoulders in terms of being able to go forward and tap into our creative passions and desires that we've ultimately wanted to do for ourselves to better our lives. Your angels and spirit guides are basically guiding you towards freedom, whether it's financial freedom, spiritual freedom, physical freedom, whatever the case may be. They're guiding you towards that because you're going to do all these steps here. And call upon Archangel Michael as well. Now, before I get to that, the seventh card, basically, guys, for the summer solstice reading is stay. If you see here, these two angels are on a cloud, right? They're looking down at the world. They're probably looking down at a situation or one of their guardian people that they protect. And if I remember correctly, when you draw this card, this is basically telling you that you are meant to stay and go through all the lessons you're going through in whatever situation you may be experiencing. So let's say you won the lottery recently, and you're not sure what to do with the money, or you got all these people like blah blah blah, I need help, blah blah blah. You're meant to go through that for a reason. If you just became homeless, I'm not talking about you probably being insulted, but you just didn't pay the bills or didn't do anything, you got kicked out. You're meant to learn those lessons. You shouldn't run away from it. If there's a relative that you know that has cancer or something, and they're asking for your help, or and you're not quite sure how to handle it, you shouldn't run away. You should handle it. You should stay and be supportive of your family and be there for them. But it's saying whatever situation you're going through, you're meant to stay there for a reason. To learn whatever lessons are meant for you there, and then move on. So, now, before I get into this, guys, I'm just going to tell you, these were overall messages that I really felt drawn to do, and these are for basically what the overall meaning to all this was, okay? And so we have, turning over them both again, guys, and I do appreciate patience. We have Divine Timing. Ooh, I love that. That's a beautiful card. With Judgment. Ooh, interesting. Okay. We'll get into that in a minute. And we have... Okay, so that's two divine words. Interesting. Divine Purpose. We'll get into that in a minute. And we have... The Three of Dragonflies, which is the Three of Cups. Okay. That's good. And then the last thing we'll have is You Are Understood. Holla! Mixed with two Abitos. Now this is interesting. I know what this means, so I'm going to let it be for now. But I'm going to draw one more card. Let's draw a card. Let's see what I can get here. Sorry guys, bear with me, because I didn't really agree with that card, but no, come on. Okay, there we go. That's what I thought. Alright. So, for some of these, I've never gotten them before, so I'm going to really actually try to read the book and see what it says. So, bear with me, guys, okay? Okay. Sorry about the shaky cam, guys. Working on it. So, for the overall message, or the point of all this Solstice reading that our angels and spirit guides wanted us to know. First card we have is Divine Timing. You see D, E. So, come on. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Okay, Divine Timing. So this card means that the resolution of the situation you're inquiring about is delayed by much more than mere circumstance. Divine timing means that nothing can happen before the dynamics of your life are completely ready for it. Many factors are involved in divine timing, including other people's free will choices. If your wish is fulfilled at the wrong time, conditions won't be met. Trust in divine order things and know that you're on the right path towards the fulfillment of your wishes. Keep your faith strong and be open to intuitive guidance that calls you to action. It's just one step at a time. All your prayers are heard and answered exactly when they're supposed to be. So, and that's cool because you see the angel holding the hourglass. So really, it's what it's saying is that you need to make sure that if you're losing faith, you feel like, God, I'm never going to get out of this situation. Nothing's going to ever happen, blah, blah, blah. Know that your angels, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever deities, God, karma, spirit, whatever deities you believe in, are already working behind the scenes, the things that we can't see, on your behalf to make what you want happen, or not exactly what you want, but the things happen that are meant to happen when they're meant to happen. So, and that's kind of cool because you got that with Judgment. And so Judgment is like the karma card, right? It's card number 20 in the Major Arcana. And so what this is saying is that, and that's funny because there's an angel here too, and I was drawn with the trumpet and the butterfly transformation. So it's saying that we are atoning for all the past karma that we might have accumulated in past situations we've gone through, right? But we know that within divine timing, within time, we will overcome those lessons and those things that we've overcome or that we've gone through, and know that when we're meant to, I don't know, get married, for example, or have children, or whatever the case may be, get a new place, job, whatever the case may be, it'll happen when it's supposed to happen. Okay? Based by the order of things. And so the next card, guys, that you got, is Divine Purpose, I believe. And I can tell you what that means. First off, let's look at the colors and illustrations here. We have a rainbow in the background here, and that means a symbol of hope, right? We have an angel who's all in purple with her wings up, and she's kind of kneeling on the floor here, okay? And so, sorry guys if you hear me in the background. And so what this is saying is that we need to realize that we are here upon our planet in this lifetime, whatever we're going through in this realm, reality, whatever you want to call it. We're here for a reason. We were brought here for a reason. We chose to go through what we're going through for a reason. And we have to tap into our ultimate mission or thing that's calling us to do what we're doing for a reason, and believe and trust in that. So, yeah. So if you want to be a car salesman, but you need to be a nurse, for example, trust that there was some divine purpose in that you were meant to more or less be a nurse for a reason, okay? Yada, yada, yada. And that's also mixed in here with the, with the 3 of Cups with 3 of Dragonflies. Now, I like how there's flags here. It's perfect. So traditionally, on all the tarot decks, whenever you would draw the 3 of Cups, guys, it ultimately means a celebration of some sort. So you might be going to a graduation, might be getting with old friends, might be a birthday you're going to soon. But that's basically what it's saying, is that, the fuck is that? Excuse me, guys. Is that basically, there's some kind of social event involving family and friends that you've been invited to, or you will be invited to very soon, okay? We'll be able to celebrate and relax, enjoy the rewards of your hard work. And then we have you are understood. And so I don't know if I read this to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and reread it again. I always forget what that one means, actually, more or less, so bear with me. Okay. So basically it says, the angels send you this card because every aspect of your personality and existence makes perfect sense to them. You may feel flawed that you make mistakes. This card reminds you that nothing is a mistake. Everything's a divine appointment, has divine timing and divine purpose. You need to know that heaven and angels see you as a perfect being. They've always been with you every step of your life. What else does it say? Sorry, guys. They know who you are, who you truly are meant to be, and they understand why you've made every decision you have made. So you need to allow yourself in the comfort of knowing that there's there's a force far much more bigger than any human being upon this planet. And that force, or that spirit, whatever essence thing that you believe in, sees you as a flawless soul doing the best you can. And so this is kind of cool, because this is basically saying that you're doing the best you can with the situation. You're making it work for you. I don't care what you're going through. I don't know if some of you are going through a divorce, going through a marriage, I don't know, your child's sick, you're sick, you're broke, you're homeless, whatever the case may be. I don't know. Again, this is general readings. But you are loved, and you are safe, and you are treasured, and you are valued. And your angels and guides, Spirit, God, Karma, Jesus, whatever you want to call it, Buddha, they understand you, and they know who you are, ultimately, and why you're doing what you're doing. For a reason, okay? Now, okay? And I drew, and let's go with the 2 of Beetles. Now, the 2 Beetles, 2 Beetles, 2 Pentacles, and I wanted to really quickly excuse my language, guys, really quickly, I'm really tired, really quickly go into that as well, of what the 2 of Pentacles means. And so in this deck it says, the 2 Beetles, which appear with the 8, by the way, the luminescent sign, represent solvency, but it may be difficult to meet financial obligations to keep your money flowing. So you might have a personal dilemma. You're weighing up two options: places to live, a career path, or even a relationship, but don't ponder for too long. So this is saying you're trying to find a balance between doing the right thing and being on the right path versus having fun and being irresponsible, blah, blah, blah. In terms of your finances, in terms of your career, where you're going to work at, where you're going to live at, etc. But you can't be indecisive for too long. You have to ultimately make a choice in what's most logical and practical. And because that's what Earth Pentacles, Earth signs represent. Okay? So, based on our readings that we got for earlier, I'm going to say that most of us will not have this struggle going on. Most of us will have already accessed this, and it had given us insight, and we're paying attention. We know which side of the coin we're on, whether we chose to just keep doing what we're doing in the past and not learn, just be stupid, be ignorant, or we actually chose to learn, grow, mature, and evolve, and we're on the other side of the coin where we're reaping the rewards from our maturity and from our hard work. Okay? And then one more card before you guys go. This is going to time out soon, but I got the Ace of Moss, which is the beginning of a new creative endeavor, new creativity. So we're tapping in with the solstice with new creativity, a newfound creativity. Okay? And guys, I want to say thank you again for watching this video. I do appreciate it. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Guys, enjoy the summer solstice or winter solstice in your hemisphere. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon with June readings and weekly readings, okay? Namaste, blessed be. Bye-bye.